I'm CM Coleman, welcome to my home. It's sugar cookie time. Now this recipe is the recipe that my mother used to make. And this is a no-fail recipe, and this is the one that she made when we were little, and one year she decided she would make her cookies ahead of time and put them into the freezer, and my brother and I ate them all. And to this day, I love frozen sugar cookies. This is one of those recipes you cannot mess up. I have tried this with butter. It did not work well with butter, but this is a really old recipe and she's used it for years and I love it. We are going to start off with 2 cups of flour, to which I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cream of tartar and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Then I am just going to mix that together and set it aside. Then in my handy dandy mixer, I'm going to put in 1 egg. This is 1 cup of shortening, and like I said before, I have tried this with butter instead of shortening. It does not work as well. To that, I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar, and I'm using raw sugar as always. Once that is mixed together, I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla and a pinch of salt. And that's sea salt, so you don't need that much. Mix those together. We'll slow this down, and then very slowly and gently add the flour mixture. Once everything is mixed together, I will scrape the beater down, give it a final mix, and then just grab it and I'm going to drop it on the cookie sheet. Just small little balls. And I'm going to make this first set sort of small. These are more for the bite size, just little cookies. Then I'm going to take a greased, this is just a saucer or a cup, I'm going to place it into some sugar and press down gently on my cookies. Back and forth. Once the cookies are all flattened, I'm going to put them in the oven, which is set at 350 degrees, and then bake them for about 10 minutes. But I'm going to keep an eye on them, so I'll check them after about 6 minutes and see how they're doing. Alright, my cookies were 2 sizes. The Santa Claus size, which are the larger sizes, those took about 13 to 15 minutes. Now, the smaller cookies took about 7 to 8 minutes. You just have to keep an eye on them. They are so good. As you can see, I've been eating a lot of these, but I'll give them another try. They are simple, they're crisp. The larger cookies are a little bit softer. They have this wonderful, there is the sort of brown sugar taste because we use the raw sugar. If you don't use raw sugar and you use just regular white sugar, they will come out just the same. The taste will be slightly different. It'll have more of the traditional sugar cookie taste. But these are amazing. I think you're going to like these. They're sort of fun to play with, and there's something a little different this year for Santa. Don't forget to subscribe. Monday through Friday, it's something different. On Monday, it's for the at-home. Tuesday's a recipe. Wednesday, it's things for you in your house. Thursday's a cocktail. Friday is a sweet treat. And Saturday is my life on YouTube, where you get to see the behind the scenes of YouTube. I'd love for you to give me comments, ideas, or suggestions, and if you make these, remember you can give me a picture. You can get me on most social media at CM Coleman Home. Don't forget to check out my website at cmcolemanhome.com, and there's a blog which will have further instructions on the recipes. And as always, remember, running your house doesn't have to be a full-time job. Turn it into a hobby and have some fun.